Hey everyone, it's Tremia, and I want to talk about something that we haven't talked about before, and it's not really related to lupus. I don't believe it's associated to it, but one of my viewers suffers from it immensely, and my mother does also, and I have it, but I can kind of block it out, and it's tinnitus, which is a ringing in the ears. Um, to some people, it's very aggravating, very annoying to say the least. There's people, that my viewer said that she knows of people on another chat site that she visits that they're basically, at their wits' end. They can't take it anymore. They've had enough of it. I mean, that's how extreme it is. I know I can remember my mother when it was at its worst. It was intolerable. She couldn't, stand it every day. I'm sorry. I'm really tired, so I'm trying to do my best here. Now I have it. Sometimes it is a ringing, but most of the time it is a buzzing sound. And I can pretty much block it out. But like my viewer had said, my sickness, with the lupus and everything kind of overrides it. And, I'm trying to tolerate that and, trying to do my best to make it through, the pain and suffering of the lupus. Now, my mom, on hers, I spoke with her this afternoon, and she said that I didn't realize that, you could have very many different sounds. I thought, basically like the buzzing in my ears was it. Sometimes I had the ringing in my ears. But my mom, she has sounds like crickets, chains clanking, a snapping and a cracking sound, or like a jet just went through her head. And sometimes it sounds like Morse code. And she's been suffering from this, she can tell you, from July '83 until the present. So I'm so tired. I'm sorry. We all suffer. And my mom always said that my grandmother would say, whatever pain you're going through at the moment, it's the worst pain that you've ever felt. And, we all, unfortunately, are suffering. Whether it be lupus or whether it be the tinnitus. I hope I'm saying that right. I can block mine out. I'm fortunate. Sometimes if I don't try to block it out, it gets kind of irritating. But then, I do my best to block it out. It's worse at night when I'm trying to go to sleep. But, I block it out, or I put on my Diddy beats and try to listen to some YouTube videos or music or something. But also the viewer, she made a comment, and it was so true, that if I didn't have lupus and had not started my vlog, she would never have met me. And if she didn't have tinnitus, she wouldn't have been on the internet looking for help. And it's just all, a great big, not coincidence, but because of what we're going through, we managed to meet each other and we can learn from each other. So I hope that we all start to feel better. My mom, she did do the hearing aids, and unfortunately, back, this was in the 80s, the hearing aids didn't help block out the sound. And she said just over the time she's come to accept the sound and, try to get past it. Man, I'm tired. I'm about ready to fall asleep. I don't even know if this will be good enough to upload onto Unet. Unet. That's how tired I am. And I'm starting to shake. I'm gonna call it an end here, because I don't think I'm making much sense. I think I'm talking in circles. It's one of the parts of lupus, the cognitive. You have a cognitive dysfunction, to where you can't think straight. And I think I'm showing you a pretty good example of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and go, and I'll see you guys in the next video.